Yeah, it's your girl, and we are back, baby. We are back with episode 7. I know it's been a little minute. Y'all haven't seen me on your screen, but what's up, baby? I'm back. Um, I needed to take a little break. I got real caught up, life, whatever. Um, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I did have a little blockage too. I was like, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. But we got past it. And yeah, this past month too, I'm not gonna hold y'all, was definitely busy. I did actually just come back from a trip. I went to Nashville, and let me tell y'all, 10 out of 10. Loved it. It's such a fucking vibe out there, like a vibe. And Southern hospitality, we love a Southern hospitality. Like, we just love that. The food, which I'm a vegetarian, so I'm not gonna lie to you, I was real nervous. I'm like, there's nothing for me to eat out there. I could just feel it. And there was actually, everywhere we went to, there was options for me. Literally was banging. The coffee too, which I'm so surprised, was so good. Like, I can't. I'm definitely going back. Like, I really truly loved it, and I'm going back. So, if y'all are planning to go to Nashville, go. Don't wait. Book that shit and run and be out because it's a vibe. It's a vibe. I people watched like crazy, and yo, bro, it was just, I loved the people watching too. Like, loved it. But anyways, we're my neck just cracked. But yeah, guys, I got a lot of energy right now because I missed y'all. I know y'all missed me too, honey. But for real, I'm real happy to be back. And today's episode 2 is a little different. We are going to be doing a Q&A. So I got asked some questions in my DMs. Um, I figured because also it's been a little while, and because I did have such a blockage, I was like, I want to, do this episode a little bit different. So, yeah, I got some DMs, and I got asked some questions from some of my followers, and we're going to be answering it here live in real time. And they're honestly like a little like spicy type of questions. Well, they're like not really too spicy, but they're like dating questions. And obviously, as you could tell from these questions, they're from the girls. So they're from the girls to your girl, and it's for everybody to hear. So yes, I'm just gonna get right into it. I need to fucking find where the questions are. I may have taken a little break, but am I still super prepared? No, of course not. Why would I be? Why the fuck would I be? Like, hello. Anyways, okay. So the first question I got asked was, what's the most awkward thing you've done to get a guy's attention? Like, have you been super obvious but didn't realize it? Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys either. I didn't think about these questions. Like, I haven't had time to think about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna think about it and say it on camera. Like, this is really me thinking about it. So y'all can actually get that. Like, I'm not prepared for these questions, and I honestly actually forgot the questions. These were just some of the ones that I chose. But okay. And I am not gonna cap. I'm gonna tell y'all the fucking truth, no matter how crazy or like embarrassing it sounds. This is what we do. Like, hello. So, okay, uh, the most awkward thing that I've done to get a guy's attention. Hmm. I gotta think about that one because I don't really, well, I don't know really how to say that. So we're just gonna forget about that. The most awkward thing I've done. Uh, Oh my God, I'm having a real life like brain fart. I'm like, I can't think about it. Cannot think about it. The most awkward thing. I'm not very, like, I'm really not an awkward person. I'm weird, but I'm not awkward. I mean, I've never felt that I was awkward and I've never been told that I was awkward. So this is kind of a tough question to answer. But, mm, okay. Okay. This was when, oh my God, I was 17. Okay, guys. No, I was either 16 or 17. I think I was 17. There was this dude, and I saw him at school, okay? At school. This dude that I seen, and I ain't gonna lie, he like really caught my attention because I also wasn't expecting to see him. I saw him, and I did the most ill double take. The most ill double take. I felt like such like a man in that moment because you know when like a girl will be walking by and a dude will be like, that was me. I said, I'm talking, I broke my neck. And anybody that was in that vicinity definitely saw me break my neck and was like, there's no way. And I can't remember if he saw, but I'm pretty sure he did see because I definitely ended up talking to him. But I broke the fuck out of my neck and I sized him like up and down. Like, did a full, I was like, damn. And mind you, I'm still like this. I'll forget that I'm in public and I'll literally be like, damn, like out loud, or like do that gesture to where you can straight up read my lips. Like, okay, she's wildin'. And that was really embarrassing because obviously mad people saw me, but whatever. I would say that's like the most awkward thing because there's really nothing else. Like, I've never really had to or have done anything crazy. I don't feel. So that one's not that bad, but honey, I broke my neck. I broke my neck. That is so crazy. I stared at that man like he was some steak. That's so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. If you know, you know it. I'm sorry. Okay, so the next question is, have you ever had a guy completely vanish after a great first date? Like no text, no explanation. Okay. I just a little fucking disclaimer here. If you do that to someone, and not just a man, because women do that too. If you do that to someone, that's really fucked up. Like, even if let's say it was really good on the other person's behalf, but not on your behalf, and you weren't feeling that person, that's totally okay. Like, that's valid, but you should say something, especially if the other person's like, oh my God, like, I had such a great time with you, and da 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 da. If you just dip on them and don't say shit, you're really a fucking scumbag, like, straight up. Sorry. But yeah, don't do that, guys. Like, everybody's grown. That's real corny behavior. Don't do that. In my situation, okay. So it wasn't like he didn't completely vanish. Um, the first date was real calm, real chill. Um, it wasn't really nothing like extravagant. It was just like took me out to dinner, whatever. Um, he was a gentleman. Oh my gosh, such weird times in my life. Anyways, he was a gentleman and it was a vibe or whatever, but I had a good time. Like, I won't hold y'all. I did have a good time. And he did tell me, like, he was asking me after and was like, "Oh, like, like, did you have fun with me? Like, how was it? Like, everything, whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, I did." I was like, "You a vibe. Like, I had fun with you. Like, we laughed. We was getting to know each other, and he was a gentleman. Um, like it was good. It was a good first impression. Um, there's a fucking hair. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, like I enjoyed it or whatever the case is. Cool. And wasn't a catfish, was very attractive in person as well. Well, so actually how I met him, because I forgot. And now it's coming together. I had met him actually at a restaurant that he was working at. Um, like a month or so before we had went out on this date. So I already knew what he looked like in person. There's a hair. Um, and yeah, whatever. It was a vibe. We both said it was a vibe. We were still texting, still talking, like afterwards. And then all of a sudden, man's just stopped texting me. And I'm like, okay, this is real weird. I had reached out to him because I'm that type of person that, like, I don't like weirdness and I don't like weird behavior. And you could be honest with me and tell me straight up. Like, anybody that knows me knows, be honest and say what it is always, because majority of the time I'll be way cooler about it and I'll have more respect for you and it will just get handled so much better, rather if like you lie about it, or if you move weird about it, then it's like, okay, that's where you get the real cunt side of me. And that's when it's like, yeah, I think you're weird, and then you will forever give me the ick. Like, come on, I'm a Gemini. I don't play that, and I I don't have any problem with the like none. So yeah, he I reached out to him because I was just like, it was weird, and then I was like, okay, like I told him straight up too. I was like, if you're not feeling me or whatever the case is, that's cool. Like, not tripping about it, whatever. Mans didn't respond, and I was like, okay, he's weird. Next, whatever. I don't care. Bro, a couple fucking months passes, and my man randomly hits me up and is like, hey, like, how are you? Sorry, like, I kind of just disappeared. Da da da. He was like, I'd love to, like, talk to you again and get to know you, and, like, go out with you or whatever. I said, are you good? Like, what the fuck do you think that this is? No, I'm not going out with you again. You're weird. Like, why did you just stop talking to me? Especially when you're like, oh, like you was vibing with me and you was fucking with me and we had a good time. So I'm confused. My man, and mind you, I'm not dumb. Okay, something already told me, like, okay, he maybe has a girl, like, and he just didn't want to be straight up and be like, yo, I have a girl, or whatever the case is. So I still don't even think he like came. I don't remember it because like this was like 2 summers ago. Maybe was it last summer? No, it wasn't last summer. It was the summer before that. So like I really don't remember like that. But he was like, I don't know what the fuck he was saying, but I asked him. I'm like, did you have a girl? Like, if that was the case, you didn't have to be weird about it. Or like, even if let's say you didn't have her or you wasn't talking to her, when you were like getting to know me, that's fine. If you met her after me and then like you just hit it off with her more and you whatever, that's fine. Like I'm not tripping about it. I wouldn't trip about that. It's cool. But I asked him, right? I'm like, "You have a girl?" He's like, "Yeah, like I'm sorry, da da da, whatever." And then he's really dumb. Like really dumb. He basically was like, "Yeah, like I'm sorry or whatever. I was seeing this girl, da da da, but we ended up like not working out." I said, "Okay, so you think that because y'all didn't work out, you're gonna come to me and try to get to know me again and date me?" No, that's not how this works. Whatever. He's like, "Okay, like I'll respect you." And then a couple months pass again. Mind you, I didn't respond to the last thing he said. And I wasn't even rude about it either. I'm just like, bro, like I'm good. Like I really don't wanna like I'm good off of you. Like truly. Um Mans is like, oh, like you were on my mind or whatever. Like I really want to do things different with you this time. I'm like, are you fucking delusional now? Because I already told you, like I'm good off you. And you're coming back to me a couple months later again, which I also feel I'm shedding, guys. Which I also feel is like weird. I'm like, bro, no. Like now I have to get nasty because you're not getting the fucking hint. I don't want to talk to you. You handled that weird. I'm respectfully I'm not gonna be your friend. Like we don't I'm and this is gonna come off harsh and y'all probably gonna be like, damn, like you're kind of a fucking cold-hearted bitch. Whatever, that's fine. I'll be that at times when I need to be. But I'm not looking for friends. I'm not looking like I'm not looking for that. I'm not really actually looking for anything. I'm just chilling and vibing in what's meant to come my way and come in my path. And whatever connections I create is whatever connections I create. Like what's for me will be for me. So it's like I'm not like the friends that I have, I love them wholeheartedly. I love the people that are in my life. I love my relationships and my connections. And that's just what it is. Like I'm I didn't even really know you like that anyways. And he was actually the first person ever to where I didn't know, like truly didn't know and wasn't even friends with cuz anyone I've ever like been with or whatever has been my friend first. He was the first one where like I really didn't know, but I still like went out with him, like on a date with him and I was getting to know him. And it's like, I'm not gonna hold you. You kind of ruined it. And besides that, like, I have nothing, no hard feelings against you because it was nothing. We went on one date. Like, it was literally nothing about nothing. But I just don't want to talk to you. Like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't know what your intentions are with me. You were weird. And that's it. And I've told you already. Like, it's not the first time I told you. So I did have to be a little nasty. Like, I don't we don't need to talk. There's nothing for us to talk about. We are not going to be friends. We are not going to see each other. We're not going to be nothing. So keep it pushing. Cuz I'm also like not here to waste someone's time. Like I don't play that. I'm not here to waste nobody's time. I tell you what it is straight up point blank. Period. So that was it. Wow, I was on that question for a minute, but I just had to explain that cuz it was weird. Like, it was weird, guys. We all know that that was weird. And it was giving that, yeah, you had the girl the whole time. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. The third question. What's the weirdest turnoff you've ever had? Like something small that just made you totally check out? Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to answer this because, okay, I'm sick. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sick, sick, sick in the head. But at least I acknowledge it. So, one thing about me, I get bored very easily and I get turned off very easily. Very easily. And there's actually only been one man that I've like been real stuck on, and like he got me in a chokehold, and it's like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy because this isn't even me, but like, gosh, it's that toxic, a toxic. But you know, we all know I love that, love that man. Anyways, so cool, whatever, right? Um, yeah, get bored easily, turns off like this. Like you gotta really, really do it for me to really like rock with you, like rock with you. So whatever, right? It's a lot of things. I don't know. I guess you could maybe potentially like call it being picky. Like I don't necessarily feel like I'm picky because at the end of the day, like it's really about the energy and the vibe and the, you know, connection. I'm real big on that. Like if y'all know, y'all know. But oh my gosh, it's like so many things that like I'll hear and I'll be like, ooh, like inside, and it's like, why would you just say that? Because you just give me the ick. Or like it's just like, bro, no. And I to anybody else, it probably is like so like normal, and you guys are about to be like, are you dead ass? Like, bitch, are you so for real? And it's like, yeah, I am so for real because I am so for real. It's just what it is. So low key, I have a lot of these, I guess you could say like weird or like really not even that serious turnoffs. Um, a lot of them. So if I had to really like pick the weirdest one, where it was like, oh yeah, like any if I thought you was cute or I was feeling you, that shit out the window. That shit is gone. Let me think. Let me really, really think. Hmm. Oh, guys, I don't even know. Oh man. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this is necessarily like considered weird. No, I don't know. I don't think I could use that one because I don't think it really applies. But I'm gonna tell y'all it anyways because it's like it's so mean, low key. It's mean. I'm not mean. I'm not a mean girl. But damn, it's just what it is. Like I can't help it. This is the way I am. This is the way God made me. But there was this dude this one time in my life where I'm like, okay, he's real cute. I fuck with his energy, his vibe. Cool. And he's stylish. And if you know me, you know, like, I love me a man that's stylish and that know how to dress and ain't a basic ass, regular ass dude. Cool. Man's got nice hair too. Like, straight up. Man's shaved his head, but like not bald. Like shaved it to where like the fucking shadow was still there and like the prickles were still there. Oh my god. I seen him and this is fucked up. This is really fucked up. And I'm acknowledging it. I'm not mean, guys, but it's just what happens in my mind. Had a mustache too. And like not even a beard. Like, first of all, the mustache and like not the beard, it gives very much like fucking 70s porno stash or like perv. Like it just is just not it for me already. Like it just don't sit well with me. You have that And then on top of that, you have the fucking like shadow and the little stubbles. I looked at him and I immediately thought, naked mole rat. And I don't know, he just looked like maybe like he just came out of jail, like for being a perv. And I'm like, bro, instantly, anything I thought about you prior to that, me thinking you were cute prior to that is just gone. That image of me, of you, is gone. All I'm gonna see from now on is that, and that's fucked. But I'm sorry, it's just what it is, and you know. Oh my god. Well, I don't know why he did that, but whatever. Like, he liked it. So it's cool. Like, I'm all for doing whatever the fuck you want in life. Like, we all know that. And if you liked it and you looking at yourself in the mirror and you're like, I'm really him or I'm really her, as you should. Like, don't let nobody like me stop you. But I'm just being honest and saying my opinion. So don't come for me. But yeah, that was one. I don't know if that's considered weird, but that was just a real big turn off. And now every time, nope. The Cucciolina is dry. There's nothing. Once the Cucciolina gets dry, guys, there's no coming back from that. I can't lie to you. There's no coming back. So, men, don't let the Cucciolina get dry. And I'm not talking about like physically. I'm talking about your aura, your behavior, your energy. Don't let it get the Cucciolina dry. Period. That's just what it is. Um yeah, I don't know though, guys, if that answered the question. I'm trying to think of like another one that could actually be considered weird. Um hmm, weird. Oh my gosh. Okay. Cause this is weird. This is definitely weird. I know it's weird. Cause like when I told one of my peoples about this, they looked at me like, yo, bro, you something's wrong with you. Okay, homeboy, cute, very cute, very cute. Trying to talk to me or whatever the case is. And was like flirting with me and was like basically low key like manifesting me going out with him. And I'm like, right. When I found out his age, mind you, his age was the fucking same age as me. It turned me off, and I was like, nope, next. That's so bad. But guys, I can't, I do not want to deal with a man that is the same age or younger than me. I just can't. I've been so used to dealing with a grown ass man that isn't, like worried about being in clubs and partying and whatever. Not saying that this was him or that's like all men like in their 20s, but let's be for real. Cause it's not just men in their 20s, it's like men in their 30s too. But that's just where they're at. And like I'm not there. I'm just not there. I have not been there, and that's just not me. Like, I'm mentally so much older and past so many things. So it's like, no, I just need me a real, a real grown man. And like, I've been dealing with a grown ass man for quite some time. So it's like, And then on top of that, like, okay, I'm not saying like if you say that it's like, oh no, you don't get a chance. But on top of that, just low key, like the way he was talking, like, was like, are you okay? Like in my head, I'm like, are you good? Like, what are we talking about here? I feel like I'm like not having an intelligent conversation. You're not intellectually stimulating me at all. And automatically, if you don't do that, so that definitely was a turn off. And I was like, yeah, you're cute, babe, but you ain't gonna get a chance with with auntie over here because no, it wasn't just the age. It was just like you. I could just tell, like, it was giving immature energy, and I can't. No, cannot, cannot. Anyways, you guys are like, bitch, you just. I ain't stuck up or like prudy. It's just what it is. Like, I know what I want and who I am and what is for me. Okay, period. The next question was, what's one thing men do that they think is attractive but absolutely isn't, honey? A lot. But for real, okay. I love a confident person, a confident man, a confident woman. Like, I love that. I love that because already, if you have that aura and that energy, like I'm really him and I'm really her, and you walk around like you that bitch or you that man, you should. I love that for you. Like, can't nobody tell you nothing, and can and shouldn't nobody tell you nothing. Love that because I walk around like that, and I love anybody that walks around like that. Like, I'm here for it. But if you are him, right? And you know that you him and you act like you him and you have that aura, that's great. Like, we love that big honcho, big papa energy, right? But if you have that energy and you're not humble and you're like so full of yourself and so like you just love your ego to be stroked, that turns me off. So that is so unattractive. Like, my man, I'm glad you think that you're him. I'm glad. I love that for you. But humble yourself, pipe the fuck down. Cause that's not cute. That's not cute. Like, again, yes, you know that you're him, and that's great. And you should portray that. But there's like a thin line of like knowing that you're him and then like just not being humble and being real egotistical and full of yourself. Like, check yourself. What's the saying? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Like, hello. That right there is not attractive. And I don't think that's attractive like for women either. I'm sure that there's men that will be like, okay, relax yourself, girl. Like, I think that's just a thing, period. But I know some men that are like that, and I just want to be like, are you okay? Calm down, pipe down. Especially, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to get it off my chest. I have to say it. Especially if I know that you haven't even, like, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there because I feel like I'm gonna sound mean again, and I really don't want to sound mean. But like, sometimes when you gotta check somebody and be like, you ain't never been with a bad bitch like me before. Maybe that's me not humbling myself either. Okay, I'm done. But seriously, humble yourself. That's it. That's what it comes down to. I'm just kidding. I can humble myself. Even when I'm like gassed up and my head is real big, I'm still humbling myself. And I think that that's important for everybody. Point blank, period. And the last question is, have you ever sent a risky text and immediately thrown your phone across the room? Of course, we're ending it with the fucking most spiciest one. Yes, I have. I didn't throw my phone across the room because why would you do that? Like, you don't want it to break. I paid a lot of money for my phone. Hello. But okay. So I'm all about risk it for the biscuit, you heard. But I literally sent, and mind you, this wasn't even like long ago. But I sent a text, a risky ass text. Mind you, I was drunk, right? This was a drunk, risky text. This was a voice note too added because if you know me, you know I'm a voice note girly. I will send the voice note over a text message any fucking day. Cool. Sent a voice note and yo, I can't say what I said word for word because like I don't want to get fucking reported. But I was like, yo, and mind you, this was to somebody that I wasn't supposed to be saying this to. Like, we weren't on that timing. We were like, yo, we're just gonna be friends. We not gonna be on that timing no more, like point blank period. And I apparently just didn't give a fuck. And I was like, hey, Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Like I'm real drunk right now, and like I wish you was around. Cause if you was around, I would be riding it like a motherfucking cowgirl. Oh man. Yeah, it was real spicy, real intense. There was more that was said, believe it or not. And I listened to it the next day when I was sober and I said, there's no fucking way I really sent that. Because what made it risky too was like we were on an agreement that we weren't on that timing, right? Like right now, at that time. And we were just gonna be cool and be friends and just and there I go. The tequila, like we all know, guys. We know what tequila does. Like, hello. Whatever. It was real like, but then I'm me. I stand on what I say and I stand on what I do. So what's up? We know. But that's it for the questions, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. I actually had mad fun doing it. I'm definitely gonna do more episodes like this. I'm actually gonna do an episode like this too with a guest. I know it's been a minute since I had guests on here. It's hard, people's schedules, life be life and whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you're following the Instagram. I have not been posting much on the Instagram either, but I will be back to that. We are back to regular scheduled programming. Okay. I also have a little surprise. I am actually creating my website. So that will be launching as well. Stay tuned. And yeah, show love to your girl. And I hope y'all enjoyed. You already know the vibes. Whole lot of gra gra boom. I loved y'all. I missed y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the goodies. Like, you know already. You know. I love y'all. And yeah.